Love and Marriage Huntsville star Keke Jabbar's cause of death is being revealed. Deadline is reporting that YouTuber Joanne Jenkins, who featured Keke on her platform on multiple times, says that Keke did not overdose. Keke did not take her own life, because there's been a lot of speculation about that. Keke loved life. Keke was not ready to leave life. She wasn't ready to leave her children, her husband, or her family. So Jenkins noted that Jabbar was sleepy. She would go to sleep wherever. And after visiting her sister and revealing she left her sisters at 4 in the morning, she says last night she turned off her car and she fell asleep. Her car was not functioning and there was something already wrong with her car. Morning, her husband goes to the garage. He sees Keke, what he thinks is asleep in the car. He tries to get her attention. He opens the car up. She isn't breathing. Her husband, her life partner, her best friend, tried to bring his wife back, the mother of his children, and he couldn't. Keke passed away from carbon monoxide poisoning. That is all. That is all.
OMG, y'all, have you heard about the shocking death of Keke Jabbar? It was absolutely tragic and came out of nowhere. But let me tell you, this whole situation is wrapped in a cloak of mystery and scandal. Her sudden death has raised some serious eyebrows about her family and the people close to her. So here's the tea. Because of all the swirling controversies, Keke's body was sent for an autopsy. And guess what? The reports are out and they are jaw-dropping. Keke was heavily drugged when she died, but hold up, it wasn't just any ordinary drug. Nope. Doctors revealed that someone spiked her drink with something seriously shady. This led to her losing consciousness. And to make things even worse, she was in the garage with the car engine running, leading to fatal carbon monoxide poisoning. Now, here's where it gets even juicier. What does her family have to say about this? Who could be behind such a horrific crime? Stick around till the end to get all the explosive details on this tragic incident. You won't want to miss it. As Bossip previously reported, the announcement about Keke's death was also delivered on YouTube on Tuesday. On behalf of the Jabbar family and the Scott family, Marcella Speaks confirmed that she passed away peacefully at home, surrounded in love.
Tisha Scott is also speaking out, but this news was first reported from Marcella Speaks on YouTube.
This is exactly what I've been sent from the family. It is with extreme sadness that we announce the passing of our beloved Keke. She passed away peacefully at home, surrounded in love. She was a mom, a sister, a great friend, full of life, love, and laughter.
Tisha Scott, who we've seen her relationship with Keke play out on Love and Marriage Huntsville, spoke out and said, at this time, we are asking for respect and privacy in our moment of grief while we process this great loss. Rest in peace, Keke.
And everybody's asking what really went down. Her family just spilled all the tea on how she passed. And let me tell you, it's got everyone buzzing. Word on the street is, could she have taken her own life? But hold up, before we dive deep into all that heavy drama, let's rewind and peep how Keke became the star we all rooted for. She didn't just pop up out of nowhere. Keke Jabbar had a whole journey before she hit our screens and became the queen of reality TV. Keke was out here living her life in Huntsville, Alabama, and she had layers, y'all. A mom, a wife, and get this, she was even a professor. Plus, she was putting in work as a writer and editor. Talk about a woman who does it all. But here's where it gets real juicy. Oprah Winfrey's network knocks on her door, and just like that, Keke's life changes forever. They cast her in Love and Marriage Huntsville, and that's when the real show began. Now, let's keep it 100. Love and Marriage Huntsville wasn't just your average reality TV gig. It was all about these couples trying to make it big in the real estate game. But let's be real, we weren't tuning in just for the property talk. We were all about that drama. And Keke, man, she brought it hard from the jump. Keke was like a firecracker, y'all. She had this quirky vibe that grabbed your attention right away. Sometimes you loved her, sometimes you couldn't stand her, but you always wanted to know what she was gonna pull next. But let me tell you, Keke wasn't just about stirring the pot. She had a real story to tell, and she wasn't holding back. Remember when she laid it all out about her battle with addiction? That's the thing about Keke. She wasn't just some character on our screens. She was the real deal. A mom hustling with kids and a career, a wife working to keep her marriage tight, a friend, a cousin, a teacher. For 8 whole seasons, she was in our living rooms, making us laugh, making us mad, making us feel all kinds of ways. She wasn't just on the show, she was the show. And now she's gone. Love and Marriage Huntsville won't ever be the same. The reality TV world took a hard hit when Keke passed at 42. The devastating news dropped via YouTube star Marcellus Speaks, who read a heartfelt statement from Keke's fam during a live stream.
This is exactly what I've been sent from the family. It is with extreme sadness that we announce the passing of our beloved Keke. She passed away peacefully at home, surrounded in love. She was a mom, a sister, a great friend, full of life, love, and laughter.
Letitia Scott, who we've seen her relationship with Keke play out on Love and Marriage Huntsville, spoke out and said, "At this time, we are asking for respect and privacy in our moment of grief while we process this great loss." Rest in peace, Keke.
Yo, the rumors been swirling about what really went down with Keke, but now we got the straight scoop from the folks who were there in her final days. Keke was just hanging with her sisters, everything seemed cool, family vibes and all, but then around 4 a.m., she dips out. Nobody thinks much of it at the time. Fast forward a few hours, her man finds her in the garage. At first, he thinks she's just catching some Z's in the car, but when he tries to wake her, nothing. Can you imagine the fear he must have felt? Now, the street's been talking. Some saying drugs, others whispering about her taking her own life. But hold up, that ain't the truth. Keke's homegirl, Joanne Jenkins, came out swinging on a YouTube live stream, shutting all that down. She said, Keke did not overdose. Keke did not take her own life. Keke loved life. She wasn't ready to leave her children, her husband, or her family. So, what really happened? Jenkins laid it out plain. Keke often got tired and would crash wherever. Night before she passed, her car had some issues, so she decided to catch some Z's in the garage. Tragically, her man finds her the next morning. Carbon monoxide, that's what took her. 1 minute she's chilling with her sisters, next minute she's gone, just like that. And yo, Keke's fam already dealing with losing her. It's heavy out here. Now that we know what really went down with Keke, everybody's wondering, did we miss the signs? Did anyone see this coming? Joanne Jenkins is speaking out and she's saying there wasn't no drama in Keke's life. No big fights, no crazy stress, nothing that would make you think something bad was about to happen. Jenkins straight up said there was no turmoil going on in her life. She had a lot of great things to look forward to. So if you thought Keke was feeling down or something, think again. But hey, let's not forget about Keke's past. She had the struggles with the drugs, right? But here's the deal. Keke was always upfront about that. She ain't try to hide it. And according to her friend, she was doing okay. Jenkins said Keke kept it real about her battle with addiction. And this time, it wasn't about them drugs. Now, let's talk about how Keke was moving before everything went down. Her fam says she was just chilling with her sis, having a good time, nothing strange, nothing off. And get this, Keke had plans. She wasn't acting like someone who was done with life. Her friend said she loved life and wasn't ready to leave her kids or her man. So, what about them warning signs? Did we miss any clues like her peeps saying? Not really. No weird goodbyes, no giving away her stuff, none of that. But here's the twist. Keke's ride wasn't acting right. Now, that ain't exactly a warning sign for what went down, but it's something, you feel me? Like, maybe if somebody peeped how messed up that car was, they could have stopped her from rolling in it. At the end of the day, looks like what happened to Keke was just a tragic accident. Her fam saying she passed peacefully, surrounded by love. It's sad, it's shocking, but it don't seem like nobody could have seen it coming. The news about Keke hit the Love and Marriage Huntsville crew like a punch to the gut. Everybody feeling it, from the cast to the fans. Letitia Scott, Keke's cousin, took to Instagram and let it all out. At this time, we are asking for respect and privacy in our moment of grief while we process this great loss. And it's not just Letitia, the whole cast is shook. They're posting memories, sharing stories, and trying to make sense of it all. Her death also left fans and followers in shock. Social media has since been flooded with condolences and tributes. One fan expressed their grief on X. Your passing is a tremendous loss. May your memory be a blessing and your soul find eternal peace. Fans are sharing their favorite Keke moments, the time she made them laugh, the time she kept it real. One fan even said, "Rip Keke, I'm so thankful. I was never mean to you and always wanted to see you win. I have our conversations in my inbox. You were always so kind. Go take your crown and rest." Another heartfelt message read, "OMG, I see the posts from the past, all the negative comments. You were beautiful in and out, whether a person can see beyond the heart or not. I Hate You will not be here to mend what you needed, but God knows best. My condolences to your family, Keke. Rest in peace, sister. That's how deep Keke's impact ran. She wasn't just a TV face, she was someone folks really connected with. She laid her struggles bare, and that meant something to a lot of people. Now that she's gone, folks are talking more about mental health in showbiz. Maybe Keke's story will open eyes to what's really going on behind the scenes. But yo, do you think there's more to her passing than what they're saying? Drop a comment and let us know. And don't forget to catch our next video too.